Tonight on Nightline, breakthrough. An intern disappears. A love affair with a congressman is revealed. A murder mystery unfolds. And now, nearly 8 years later, dramatic news from police in the Chandra Levy case. And Best in Show, Slumdog Millionaire dominates the Oscars. So how did this low-budget love story walk away with Hollywood's top honors? We go inside this real-life tale of rags to riches. Plus, sweating with an oldie. Flamboyant fitness pioneer Richard Simmons is 60 and he's still taking his weight loss message to the masses. So what happens when the cameras stop rolling?
From the global resources of ABC News with Terry Moran, Martin Bashir, and Cynthia McFadden in New York City, this is Nightline, February 23rd, 2009.
Good evening. It had all the makings of an explosive political scandal. An attractive 24-year-old intern goes missing in Washington. A married congressman, some 29 years older, eventually admits that he had an affair with her. And when the young woman's remains are found in a popular parkland, the congressman's home is searched. But no evidence ever emerges to prove his involvement in her death. And for 8 years, the case apparently goes cold. But today, police sources suggest they're poised to make an arrest after new forensic evidence came to light, as our senior justice correspondent Pierre Thomas now reports.
Day after day during the summer of 2001, this was the story that captivated all of Washington and much of the nation.
We're in the DuPont Circle area, the Washington neighborhood where Chandra Levy lived and was last seen.
Just about everyone, it seemed, wanted to know what happened to Chandra Levy. On May 1st, 2001, Levy, only 24, in Washington for an internship, vanished. A massive police search yielded nothing. Desperate parents pleaded for help.
We just beg anyone who has information to please, good information to please call it in and not to let the whole thing go away.
And this already tragic tale had a twist that stoked the story to a fever pitch. Rumors that Levy was having an affair with a married U.S. congressman, Gary Condit.
You move off so we can walk over?
During a summer dry of big stories and on the heels of the Monica Lewinsky intern affair, Condit was soon hounded by the media.
Can you just tell us if you're going to be meeting with the police today?
Congressman, did you lie to your staff?
Though the police say Condit is not a suspect, they search his home, looking for DNA and any evidence of a struggle. His political career racing toward shambles, Condit agrees to do a primetime interview with ABC News.
Congressman Condit, do you know what happened to Chandra Levy?
No, I do not.
Did you have anything to do with her disappearance?
No, I didn't.
Did you kill Chandra Levy?
I did not.
And as for the affair...
Can you describe your relationship? What exactly was your relationship with Chandra Levy?
We had a close relationship. I liked her very much.
May I ask you, was it a sexual relationship?
Well, Connie, I've been married for 34 years, and I've not been a perfect man, and I've made my share of mistakes. But out of respect for my family and out of a specific request from the Levy family, I think it's best that I not get into those details about Chandra Levy.
The question of the affair had been answered, but many others remained, and leads in the case were scarce. Days and weeks passed, nothing.
I think someone out there knows the truth. Someone knows where my daughter is.
Then 9/11 happened, and the Levy story disappeared from the headlines. It was now increasingly becoming a cold case. Months went by. Levy's remains would not be discovered until more than a year after her disappearance. Levy was found 3 miles from her apartment in Rock Creek Park by a man walking his dog. Only skeletal remains were left, and little in the way of physical evidence, complicating the case for police.
The remains are not all in one location. A lot of time has apparently passed looking at the condition of the remains.
Anytime you find remains that have been outside for a year and 3 weeks, the obvious is little or no potential forensic evidence because it tends to be destroyed.
Rock Creek Park had been searched repeatedly, and something had happened there that would later prove critical to the case. 2 women had been assaulted at knife point in Rock Creek within weeks of Levy's disappearance. Ingmar Wandike was eventually convicted and sentenced to 10 years in prison.
What struck all of us at the time was that it appeared that the MO that he used to attack those two women is what we thought may have happened to Chandra.
But for whatever reason, no case could be made. If it turns out that he is the person, it was almost like he was in plain sight for a long time.
Ingmar Gwandiki was hiding in plain sight. He was right here all the time. If anyone had looked at the information about attacks in Rock Creek Park and put that together with the fact that Chandra Levy had been looking up Rock Creek Park on her computer, that was the last thing anyone knows about Chandra Levy. She looked up Rock Creek Park. If those dots had been connected, they might have looked harder at Ingmar Gwandiki.
Years passed, and still no answers for the Levy family.
Word closure is poor use of language for all of us who have been victims. There's never any closure.
Never.
Probably the only closure you get is when you die, because then you're together with your loved one.
Yet despite all the time that passed, the case had not been forgotten. Last year, the Washington Post embarked on an unprecedented 13-day series re-examining Levy's murder. Most of the leads took the Post directly to Gwandike. He denied any involvement in Levy's death, but the newspaper reported that Gwandike had admitted to another inmate he killed Levy.
What we came away from is the feeling and the belief that Gary Condit had nothing to do with the disappearance of Chandra Levy. There was absolutely no evidence of that. But all signs pointed toward, and all pieces of information we had pointed toward Ingmar Gwandiki.
The series renewed interest, and police began quietly hunting down leads again. Then Friday, word of a break in the case, of an imminent arrest.
The chief of police called us. She said it would be really soon, so tonight or tomorrow.
The Levys say they are grateful that there may soon be an arrest, but that won't change their grief.
No future, no grandchildren, no wedding, no happiness in that aspect. Only a lot of sadness, a void in our heart.
Enduring pain, but soon, perhaps, a measure of justice. Tonight, prosecutors are reviewing a draft arrest warrant developed by D.C. police. Sources tell ABC News that in addition to statements allegedly made by Gwandike, police have uncovered new evidence linking him to Levy's murder. Charges could come as early as tomorrow. For Nightline, I'm Pierre Thomas in Washington.
A possible step toward justice, our thanks to Pierre Thomas. And when we come back, we shift gears and move from the slums of Mumbai to the stars of Hollywood. It's the unlikely success story of Slumdog Millionaire.
ABC News Nightline, brought to you by Geico.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Oh, come on in. I had some other things you could tell people about Geico. Great claim service and a 97% customer satisfaction rate show people really trust us.
Yeah, right. That makes sense.
Trust is key when talking about Geico. You gotta feel it. Why don't you and I practice that with a little exercise where I fall backwards and you catch me?
No, sir. Honestly, I don't think...
No, we can do this.
Oh, dear.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Why let heartburn stop you when you can stop heartburn? Just one Zantac with a cool mint sensation can knock it out all day or all night for strong, lasting relief. Heartburn? Attack it. Zantac.
Everybody's talking about the economic tsunami. What does that mean to a surfing CEO?
Tsunami in surfing is sort of a thrilling prospect, but the tsunami in business is kind of terrifying, and you have to watch the management of your assets very carefully. You know, you have to do things at the speed of light these days to stay ahead of the wolf pack.
Right.
And without technology, we would be nowhere. It helps you to still rip it up.
Kashi's putting real natural ingredients where you'd least expect them. In frozen food. Our entrees are totally natural, with real nutrition from ingredients like fire-roasted veggies, whole grains, and grilled chicken. Let us surprise you, too, with a free frozen entree at Kashi.com. Get your surprisingly natural frozen entree free at Kashi.com.
Kashi, 7 whole grains on a mission.
I was discovered for my smile. Now I take total care of it.
New Act Total Care mouthwash kills germs, promotes healthy gums, rebuilds enamel, even strengthens teeth. New Act Total Care does it all.
Are you taking total care of your smile?
Tonight, Jimmy's chilling with the Jonas Brothers.
Will you have a baby with me? And if so, can we name it Jimmy?
Plus, NASCAR sensation Jimmy Johnson. All new Jimmy Kimmel Live, coming up on ABC.
With money so tight, why is Washington about to spend millions on this tomorrow on World News?
At Dodge, we're working to earn your trust in your business by delivering the best quality and reliability in our history. And now we're announcing employee pricing plus on nearly all our vehicles. You get our employee price plus a $1,000 cash allowance, which all adds up to over $4,400 in savings on a new Dodge Ram. Plus, well-qualified buyers get 0% financing. Now getting the vehicle you want has never been easier. We don't want to be just any car company. We want to be your car company. See your Dodge dealer today.
The budget was small, the setting a slum. But last night, Hollywood saluted Slumdog Millionaire, the unlikely winner of 8 Academy Awards, including Best Picture, Best Score, Best Director. So how did a film that was shot in India and made by a British production team connect so forcefully with an American audience? Brian Rooney now reports on a movie that fought its way to the top.
And the Oscar goes to...
They could have made a movie about making this movie and left viewers weeping.
Slumdog Millionaire!
Slumdog Millionaire!
But last night, the writers, musicians, and actors who made Slumdog accepted Oscar after Oscar, then partied into the night celebrating what would have been beyond their fairy tale dreams. Children drafted as actors walked the red carpet, and afterwards partied with some of the biggest stars in the movies.
Winning the Oscars and meeting so big stars, Hollywood stars, and it felt that we are a big stars.
The movie is about a poor young man named Jamal from the slums of Mumbai, a slumdog they call him, who goes on the Indian version of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire in the hope that his lost love, Latika, will see him on television and find him.
Jamal Malik, you're absolutely right!
Getting hot in here.
Are you nervous? What? Am I nervous? It's you who's in the hot seat, my friend.
It was low budget with no bankable stars. Who ever heard of Dev Patel or Frida Pinto? Beautiful, but she'd never been in a film. For a while, the producers couldn't find a movie company to put Slumdog in the theaters, and it almost went direct to DVD. The director recalled his journey today on the Oprah Winfrey Show.
But it's always been like that. It's always been like a Cinderella story. We've had these setbacks, and then something better happened in the end.
Now the movie has earned more than $130 million around the world before winning 8 Oscars. And the Bollywood dance number is a familiar tune even to people who haven't seen it. Dev Patel and Frida Pinto are everywhere.
Welcome to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
He put his faith in absolute newcomers.
Yeah.
Someone who had no acting experience or had never been to an acting school. So that makes you feel really special and gives you more confidence.
I've always wanted to pursue something, and I'm actually getting to do it with some really great, talented people. And I don't really know what to say, it's a great feeling.
But they were also cheering last night in the slums of Mumbai. It took 6 actors to play the 2 lead characters through the course of their youth, and 2 of them came from the shantytown the movie is about. 10-year-old Azharuddin Muhammad Ismail, dressed last night in a tuxedo, lives under a tarpaulin with his family. His father has tuberculosis. The whole country is happy about this, he says. They're very happy that the boy from the slums is now a star. I'm also very happy. And then there's Rubiana Ali, who went to Disneyland today with the other Slumdog kids. She lives in one room with 7 other people. Her mother says the life here is so bad. There are no schools. Life here is like a dog. But rather than send them back entirely to a life in the slums, the movie company will pay for the 2 kids to go to a new school and for their families to move to decent apartments. The movie, about a young man who sought his destiny, has changed it for a lot of people.
I guess it's a beautiful message of hope as well at the end of the film, that you just keep trying and trying and trying, and you might just get what you want.
It is not a true Hollywood ending. Most dreams in this town are dashed, which makes the story behind Slumdog Millionaire even better. This is Brian Rooney for Nightline in Hollywood.
An inspirational story, to say the least. Our thanks to Brian Rooney. And when we come back, this celebrity fitness superstar has etched his place in pop culture history. But what makes Richard Simmons tick?
Imagine the expertise. A panel of dermatologists helping to make skin look younger. That's what you get with new Olay Professional Pro X. A specialized team of dermatologists and Olay have designed Pro X to re-signal your skin so it looks more like it did when it was younger. For clinically proven results in 28 days guaranteed. Potent, proven, professional. New Olay Professional Pro X.
Lend us your ears, and we'll tell you about a great way to get your veggies. V8 Soups from Campbell's. A full serving of vegetables in a soup so velvety and delicious, you won't be able to contain yourself. Campbell's V8 Soups.
This is more than my easy button. It's my save so much on ink, we could stop shaking the cartridges button.
Now, recycle any brand of ink or toner and get $3 back in Staples Rewards. Staples, that was easy.
Through the years, many things pass from father to son, like Aqua Velva Aftershave. Smells great, cools, firms, and tones. Cool. Aqua Velva, men get it.
This winter, lots of people are finding great hotel deals on Expedia. Get incredible deals on some of your favorite hotels like Orlando from $90 or Vegas from $55. Plus, book now and get $50 back. Expedia.com.
Dancing with the Stars' new cast is so stunning, so full of stars, it'll make your jaw drop. Dancing with the Stars, 2-hour premiere event live 2 weeks from tonight, 8/7 Central on ABC.
At Chrysler and Jeep, we're working to earn your trust and your business by delivering the best quality and reliability in our history. And now we're announcing employee pricing plus on all our vehicles. You get our employee price plus a $1,500 cash allowance, which all adds up to over $4,700 in savings on a new Jeep Grand Cherokee. Plus, well-qualified buyers get 0% financing. Now getting the vehicle you want has never been easier. We don't want to be just any car company. We want to be your car company. See your Chrysler Jeep dealers today.
We love coming to A&W for one reason. Hot dog, beer floats.
Now get 21 pieces of crunchy shrimp with fries, all for only $3.99. It's a shrimp lover's dream come true, now at A&W.
My place.
Mike and Chad awoke in a cheerful mood at La Quinta Inns and Suites. Perhaps it was the comfy beds.
You ready for this thing?
Yeah.
Well, you know, I thought this year's theme was breaking new ground.
Yeah, I thought it was wind in our sails. Huh.
Yeah.
I think our speech just got a whole lot funnier.
No, you're right. Huh?
Wake up on the bright side at La Quinta Inns and Suites with a comfy bed and rates from $59. Book now at LQ.com.
La Quinta.
Wow.
What?
Nothing.
I can take this whenever you guys are ready.
Oh, thanks.
Because I paid for it last, so, you know.
That's it. Love this place. Free Wi-Fi.
Free paper.
Free refills.
If you like free, you'll love WAMU Free Checking. Get free online banking, a free debit card, free checks, and free ATM cash withdrawals. Do you have a biscotti? Another one?
Biscotti's free.
Yeah, I knew that. Free checking from WAMU. Now backed by the power of Chase.
Make your commute easier with K2's Traffic Tracker. Weekday mornings from 5 to 7 on K2 News, plus updates during Good Morning America. K2's Traffic Tracker is brought to you by Town & Country Dealerships. Drive home happy.
Nightline continues from New York City with Martin Bashir.
The wild curls, the trademark tight shorts, and the boundless energy. For decades, the eccentric Richard Simmons has been making people sweat, taking on obesity with high-tempo aerobics and waist-trimming diets. And at 60, this founding father of celebrity fitness is showing no signs of letting up, as Chris Connolly now reports.
For
for 60-year-old Richard Simmons.
Come on, this is for you!
More than 3 decades as the clown prince of American fitness.
Well, we're not going to sweat with that speed, are we?
Hasn't reshaped his irrepressibly elfin appeal.
Take it back!
My father said something years ago, no strangers. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you too.
Everyone in this world is somehow connected. And so why not just be nice to everybody?
I gotta lose some weight.
Don't eat in the car. That's
no, I don't
#1.
do that.
You know?
I just have food.
Eat dinner early.
Dashing through media appearances on a New York City swing.
Okay, that was scary. He's doing it! He just did it!
Clad in his uniform, dolphin shorts, and tank top encrusted with Swarovski crystals, this is the reliably overwrought Richard Simmons.
Hit me with your best shot!
America recognizes.
Can I just see it? Can I just see it? Oh my God!
Even those who haven't seen his infomercials or his more than 50 workout tapes and DVDs, like his latest Party Off the Pounds, figure they know Richard Simmons, thanks to his shambolic TV appearances, like on CNN's American Morning.
I love Richard Simmons. Thank you. You are... Thank you, Richard.
Cinderella, it fits.
But there's a side of Richard Simmons that far fewer people are familiar with. The one who every morning heads down to the office in his West Hollywood home, picks up the phone, and calls the morbidly obese.
This is Mary Faith, and she began at 375 pounds, and now at 169. Hey, it's Richard Simmons calling. How are you?
These people, or their loved ones, have reached out to him via email or even in person. To them, he seeks to bring hope and self-esteem, and he doesn't try to sell them anything, except the value of diet and exercise.
How many times have I personally told you how terrific you are?
I know.
How many? How many?
Millions. Hundreds.
And how many times have I told you how pretty you are and how smart you are?
A lot.
A lot!
A lot.
Where do all those compliments go? To compliment hell? I call them to check up on them. I call them to make them laugh. I call them to tell them how beautiful they are. I tell them that they're successful and they're worth it. I tell them about having more self-respect. I sing to them when I'm stuck with a day that's gray and lonely.
Somebody at home might think, does he really feel that way about these people? Is he just saying it to make them feel better?
I don't have to work anymore. I don't have to make a phone call anymore. I don't have to do one more leg lift. This is my passion, and this is my mission, and I've never deterred from it. And people have watched me over the years do what I do, and you can't fake this. You can't fake this.
Today, he is a self-described court jester on the national scene. Yet before the age of personal trainers and gastric bypass surgery, before the heydays of yoga, Pilates, and spinning classes.
1 and front, 2 and front.
Richard Simmons was 1, 2, 3, 4ing his way to fitness fame.
Look at Dick Simmons. 60, still doing it, buddy.
Dickie Simmons grew up in New Orleans, way up. Before a nurse got him healthy, he was a 250-pound teen.
What was the craziest thing you ever did to try to lose some weight?
I did many things. Diet pills in elementary school, throwing up 4 or 5 times a day, taking 30 laxatives a day to go to the bathroom, starving and not eating for weeks and months at a time, trying to be accepted, trying to change what you look like. Hopefully, you know, you could be a new person and get rid of the old person that you didn't like so much.
Why didn't you like yourself when you were young?
You know, I was so different, it seemed, from everybody else. I always thought I was from a different planet.
It was the memory of the boy he once was that helped to drive the project closest to his heart. His Fit Kids PE crusade.
Roll it! Roll it!
Designed to get physical education classes back into public schools. It's given him a new emphasis on teaching kids.
I hear nothing!
Kids are very important to me because I don't want any kid to grow up to be me.
His advocacy even led him last year to testify before Congress.
I do not want any child in America to have my childhood because it was taken away from me
because I just wasn't good enough. I have to tell you, I was a bit afraid. I was afraid that they would laugh at me.
Why would they laugh at you?
Because they see me on television, and they see me crazy and silly, and I wanted to make sure that they knew the other side of Richard Simmons. And I put a suit on, and I went to Washington. And people told me I looked good, and that I sounded good, and I made sense. And that's going to be my legacy for the rest of my life. I got to get these kids in better shape.
Yet for all his fame, his personal life does appear to be a solitary one.
Is this a lonely life for you on some level? Have you chosen a lonely life despite all this?
Hey there, lonely boy. I mean, do I get lonely sometimes? Sure, you're on the road, and you're on the road for X amount of days, and you're not home. My dogs and my housekeeper who I live with, you know, I'm very attached to them. They're my sturdiness in my life.
When was the last time you were in love?
I don't think I'm in love with the person as much as I'm in love with what I do. No one should feel sorry for Richard Simmons, because I think I'm one of the most loved people in the whole world.
Twice weekly, Simmons still teaches his signature aerobics class at Slimmons, the Beverly Hills studio he founded way back in 1974.
When will it be time to hang it up for you?
Never. I will never hang it up until... Yes, I will. I will hang it up when everyone is healthy, when everyone is a perfect ideal weight, and then I'll open up restaurants. Yes, restaurants, huge Italian feast places.
Just make sure there are no pictures of you taken and all the rest of it. You can eat whatever you want.
No,
you can just...
when people don't need me anymore, and when God has asked me to come back, that's when I'll stop.
This is Chris Connolly for Nightline in Los Angeles.
I guess it's an important mission, whichever way you look at it. Our thanks to Chris Connolly. We'll be right back.
New York's finest novelist
Rick Castle.
is moonlighting with New York's finest.
Detective Kate Beckett.
It's a whole new chapter in crime solving. Better check this out.
Hi.
ABC's Castle, series premiere Monday, March 9th at 10, 9 Central on ABC.
Oh, did you hear McDonald's has cappuccinos now?
McDonald's?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I can shave this thing off my face.
We don't have to call movies films anymore.
We can talk about football.
I like football. I like sitting and watching football.
I don't need these glasses. These are fake.
I do need mine. They're very real.
Also try McCafe Mochas, rich dark chocolate with freshly ground espresso beans and real steamed milk. It's all the coffee, hold the attitude. Now at McDonald's.
I almost bought a beret the other day.
Don't.
I got all the options. Sunroof, moonroof, satellite radio. You gotta have navigation, adjustable mirrors, MP3 jack. Make sure you're connected with all your latest downloads. So I like having all the options, which is of course why I love Chevron with Techron. It's not your standard equipment gas. I mean, no other gasoline has more cleaner than Chevron does.
No gasoline has more cleaning power than Chevron with Techron.
I think I broke it.
You are smoking hot.
It's official. You're on fire.
Your culinary creativity is burning a hole in that frying pan, man.
You must have got those skills at Western Culinary Institute.
A hot new career smells pretty good right about now.
Prepare for sizzling new career opportunities and train to be a chef, pastry chef, caterer, and more. Just call for your free career guide, 1-866-WCI-CHEF, 1-866-924-2433, or log on to www.portlandchef22.com.
I love being a chef, and I'm glad that last commercial has you thinking about becoming a chef too. If you love to cook and want to learn more about this exciting career, just call the number on your screen and we'll send you a complimentary brochure. It'll give you the scoop on where you could work and what it's like being a chef, pastry chef, and more. This could be your chance to learn about a career you'll love. Isn't that worth a phone call to find out more?
Call Western Culinary Institute, 1-866-WCI-CHEF.